What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Minecraft Survival Series. Today we're going to be starting episode 5, Minecraft Survival Series. Oh yeah, here's this world seed, so you can see the seed. And here, I'll put it right there. You guys can check out the seed number, okay? That's the seed number, right? I don't want nobody saying, oh, he's cheating. Look, you see, we keep it real right here, okay? This is the seed number if y'all want to check out this world. If you haven't seen, if you haven't been like keeping up with my Minecraft survival series, so what happened last episode was that I actually already had a world, but I had to get a new phone because it was completely already outdated. And after getting a new phone, unfortunately I couldn't keep the old world, so I had to delete it. If you're new to my channel and you're watching this video, just go ahead and drop a comment, man, and I'll put your name in the world. Where the heck are we? Oh my gosh, dude. This place is huge. See, look, I'm trying to jump. He doesn't want to jump. Come on, man. Oh, well, hello there. Okay, so if I'm correct, I might be wrong, but I think right here in these big old mountains, if we dig down, we should find what do you call it? Warden City? Did I really just say Warden City? I meant the End City. No, not the the ancient city. That's what I was trying to say. We I think down here we go somewhere. I don't remember who it was, but somebody DM'd me on Discord, and I don't want to be disrespectful and show their name, but he was asking me. I think it was something about my name. So if you're wondering why my name is RCF300, I'm gonna explain to you why my name is RCF300. My name was originally Royal Russ. I'll put it in the screen somewhere, right? It was originally Royal Russ. That was my first name that I ever created on another account. And I had that name since 2011. When I was a kid, I joined a clan. And the clan, they were called the X Clan. So there used to be this old server. And what made that clan special was that there was some PC players there, people who played on computer. But like 80% of the people in that clan, they were all mobile players. All right, that's what made that clan special. And the thing is about that clan, if you really wanted to like commit to that clan, you know, and say, yes, I want to be a member and I want to stick to this clan, and then they would tell you that you could change your name. Of course, if you wanted to, they weren't forcing you, you know. That's why it was called the X Clan, because everybody in that clan, they had X's in their name. And so after I changed my name to Royal Russ, the X Royal Russ X, and that became my original name after I joined that clan. I had a lot of friends in that clan, and I was in that clan for years. And one day something really bad happened. I believe it was a person on a computer who ended up hacking the clan, and they started, like, I think, logging into people's accounts and using their Gmail. And little by little, people in that clan were just leaving or getting logged out. Everybody else was getting scared, and then little by little, that clan just slowly by slowly, everybody was just leaving, and nobody wanted to be a part of that clan anymore. And eventually, the entire clan just fell apart, you know. And ever since that day, I'm not saying I limited myself, like I'm never gonna play on a computer or something, you know, because I have hatred. It's nothing like that, you know. But ever since that day, you know, I really wanted to commit my name and I guess my gaming style to that clan, you know. RCF stands for Royal Clan Forever. Alright, that's what my name stands for. It stands for the Royal Clan, because I'll always be a part of that clan. Before all that big chaos happened, when I was in that clan, there was about, I would say, 312 members in that clan. But yeah, that's the history of my name, just in case if anybody didn't know that. That's why my name actually means Royal Clan Forever, and I represent all the 300 mobile players who were there with me and all the friends that I had. Okay, I know I said I'm not going to wander too far from spawn, but I want to find a village. I don't think I'm going to find a village here. Oh, look at that island over there. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't freaking walk with these controls. These controls suck so bad. I like that little island. Let's go over there. Oh wow, look at this. This is just like my when I was doing episode 1, you know. We got a little island surrounded by water. You know what? I think we're gonna stay here for now. I like this. What's up with that rock over there? You see that? The little island? Look at that. You see that? That little stone looks like he's saying, hey yo, come over here. Maybe we should go over there. Maybe he has something for us. Let's go check. Why can't I swim? What the freak? Dude, I can't swim off. What the heck, dude? That scared the crap out of me. He wasn't swimming up. Oh my gosh, dude. These controls are gonna get me killed. This is not fun. Look! Swim! What are you doing? Oh my freaking gosh, dude. I'm pushing up and he doesn't want to swim up. Yo, no. These controls are gonna get me killed, dude. Ooh, there is iron. Ooh, I like this. Now you're talking my language. Oh, yes. Oh my goodness. You know what's something I'm really trying to do on my channel? I don't know if you guys ever noticed this, but I try to be real on my channel, okay? I don't want to be a hypocrite, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but ever since a couple of years ago, like slowly by slowly, everything on YouTube or you see like on Instagram, whatever, it's just everything is just slowly starting to become more fake. You ever notice that? Like, I mean, I probably would do that too, you know, just to get views and make some fake content. But it just doesn't feel right, you know? That's kind of like, imagine you're a boxer, right? And then you cheat, okay? And then you put like some metal in your gloves or something, and you beat the crap out of another of your opponent, and then they never find out, you know, that you cheated. So you're declared the winner, you know, and you win millions, and you're like, yeah, and you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you won, but like, and nobody figured out that you were lying. But at the end of the day, that's always just gonna be stuck in your heart, you know? And that's why I don't like to make fake content, okay? I try to be the most real that I can. Oh, how's it going? Hey, look, we both got the same helmet. Yo! Hey, what the frick, man? I thought you wanted to be friends. Oh, I thought we were gonna be friends, man. Oh, that's your friend over there? Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. That's messed up, man. Oh, there's more of you. I got an idea. Hey, green boy, come over here. Oh, you're supposed to do more damage than that. I was trying to make the creeper do damage to him, but I guess it didn't work. Dang, how many of there are? I was trying to say, how many of there are you? And I was like, how? That came out so bad. Go, 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 go. Run for your life. Just get the heck out of here. Mom was right. She said be home by 12, and I didn't listen to her. Now Boogeyman's trying to get me. Oh crap, we don't have any light on this land. A bunch of mobs are gonna spawn in. Oh my gosh, they're already coming. Hold on. Make torch. Oh gosh. Actually, you know what, Creeper, you're gonna give me a hand, alright? I want to make this island flat. So why don't you go ahead and explode right here? Explode all of this for me, okay? Because I'm gonna make it flat. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, come on, man. You're supposed to break the blocks. Alright, let's go ahead and go to bed. Alright, night one. Here we go. This is officially night one. We're gonna go to sleep. Once I put these cows in here, I'm gonna finish making the garden, alright? I'm gonna make the garden, and I'm gonna put your guys' names. And I actually have some names to add. The creeper was supposed to blow this up, but he was too lazy. So I had to fire him. And now I gotta do it myself. Shout out to Carrie Penu, DJ Ghosty Jr. Shout out to you. And then it was Wea, my best friend. All right, so since we're starting a new episode, I'm gonna, and I had to reset the whole thing. I'm just gonna start over and give everybody a big shout out. Right. So first of all, shout out to Carrie Penu and shout out to Mr. Unknown. I actually did a video of both of these guys, but I haven't released it yet. It's still sitting there in my gallery. But the reason why I put Carrie Penu and Mr. Unknown together is because they actually have their own survival series, and y'all can go check out the channel. And I think it's called Mystic Craft. And Carrie was actually nice enough. Well, I mean, first of all, Mr. Unknown, he was nice enough to let me in to Mystic Craft. And Carrie Pena was showing me around. DJ Ghosty Jr., shout out to you. I'll put your comment down on the screen. And shout out to Wea. Wea's my best friend, if you guys don't know that. Alright, you've probably seen her in a couple videos. Shout out to Merkikio. I still don't know how the heck to say your name, man. Alright. And shout out to BO101, freaking big boy, whatever. I don't think that's your real profile picture. Come on, man. Ooh, shout out to Rosalio. Alright. I gotta explain something about Rosalio real quick. All right? We're gonna get back to you, but all right. Shout out to Convicts. I saw your I saw your content. I saw your comment. You said that you came from Wea, so I appreciate that, man. Shout out to Disposable Tote. I think he's also doing a survival series. One of my friends was telling me. So shout out to you, Paris Kendrick. I appreciate you for commenting. Shout out to my boy Assassin Bear 8, the British man. And shout out to Trident MC and these guys. They also have YouTube channels, so you can check out their channel. Mrs. Rosario over here. Apparently, she also has a channel. Y'all can go check out her channel. But apparently, I believe my friends, somebody was telling me that I was spamming on her channel, and she blocked me on her channel. I don't know. Let me just tell you something, Rosario. I don't know if you're gonna see this video, but I don't know why you blocked me, okay? I don't know what I did wrong. If you think I was spamming you or if you got offended by anything I said. If I offended you in any way, I apologize, alright? I'm not trying to offend anybody, okay? I'm just trying to grow together on YouTube, alright? And I love making content with different people. And I love seeing what different people do on their channels. Because, you know, not everybody does the same content, you know? Some people do PvP, some do builds, some do role-playing. You know, everybody does their own thing. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody, okay? And especially you, Rosario, all right? I meant no disrespect, all right? If you still block me and you don't like me, you hate my guts, whatever, man, all right? That's up to you, all right? But there's nothing but love and respect coming from my side. So I do want to make a house, but it's gonna suck so bad. I'm gonna put this right here. Ooh, I already don't like how it's looking. I know this is random. This is probably the most random thing you're gonna hear from me, but can I just ask you guys something real quick? Now this is really random, okay? But I don't know why my mind just randomly comes up with ideas sometimes, and after I need to know where does barbecue sauce come from? Where does freaking barbecue sauce come from? I don't actually know where that comes from. What is it made of? See, like, you know, when you got mayonnaise, that's you know, that's dairy products. That comes from like the same stuff like milk and all that crap, and cheese. That's just dairy. And then of course you got ketchup, which obviously comes from tomatoes. But where does barbecue sauce come from? That's very interesting. I mean, right now I don't know, but as I'm editing this video, I'm probably gonna put like what I found out online somewhere on the screen. But as of the moment right now, I don't freaking know where barbecue sauce comes from. But you know what I just realized? What about olive oil? Because you see some stuff, it's kind of obvious, like, you know, like vegetable oil, that obviously that oil is from the vegetables, and olive oil that comes from, wait, olive oil comes from olives, right? It should. Like, I guess the name already tells you where it comes from, you know? Wait a minute. So what is baby powder made of? Oh my, those poor children. This house is ugly as crap, but you know what? Like I said, man, you gotta start somewhere. Can I tell you guys a little story? So when I was in high school, in 10th grade, I met this girl, and well, actually, let me tell you how it started. So I'm not gonna say her names. I don't want to be disrespectful, but there was this. I used to have this friend named well, I don't want to say his name either. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm just gonna call him. Let's just say Jimmy, okay? I'm just gonna call him Jimmy. I had a friend named Jimmy, and I used to go to band class with him, and he was probably like one of my best friends during that time, right? I used to hang out with him all the time, and I remember we were going to band class, and something happened. I don't remember exactly what happened, but the band teacher told us to wait outside, and I think he used to play the clarinet. I'm not exactly sure. I think he used to play the clarinet, but. So what happened was we were all waiting outside, and me and him were just chilling, you know, just talking outside the band room because something happened, and I think they told us to wait outside for something. And I remember we were just talking, and then he knew this girl, and this girl, I didn't know her, but he knew her, and they were like friends. And he started talking to her, and basically the girl, she told me that I think she didn't have anybody to go to the dance with her because there was a Valentine's dance that was coming, I think like in a couple of days, and she didn't have anyone to go with her, and I don't know why. Like, I'm not saying she was ugly, alright? She was a really pretty girl. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm a dude, okay? I'm not afraid to admit that she was freaking beautiful, but I just, during that time, I had a lot of bad friends, you know, and we're doing bad things, and I wasn't interested in girls at the time, you know? I was just trying to chill with my boys, you know what I mean? What I'm about to tell you, you guys are gonna get mad at me, but just remember that this was the old me, okay? Before I became a Christian, and before I gave my life to Jesus. But I remember she told me, like, I don't have nowhere to go, and like I didn't like her, but I was like, I just immediately, without hesitation, I told her, well, I'll go with you, and she was like, really, you'll go with me? And I told her, yeah, I'll go with you. Why not? You know, I don't got nothing to do. And she was like, okay, thank you so much. And I gave her my Instagram. We're like talking and stuff. And then after a while, I remember when every time I saw her at school, she genuinely, like, listen to what I'm about to tell you. She genuinely started falling in love with me. I guess maybe I wasn't that bad of a person back then because I cared enough that I didn't want to be with her because I didn't want her to get involved with the crap that me and my friends were doing, you know. And I didn't know how to tell her that, you know. I didn't know how to tell her that, like, I'm sorry, but we can't be together, you know, because I'm an idiot, you know, who hangs out with a bunch of other idiots, just like what your parents told you, you know. Show me your friends, and I'm gonna show you who you are. And I had a lot of idiot friends, so I became an idiot. And I remember when it came time to go to dance. Oh, dude, I was such a jerk, man. I was such a jerk because I texted her, and I wasn't busy or nothing, but I kind of don't want to say it, but I didn't go. I didn't go to the dance. And the problem was that I didn't tell her I wasn't going to go. So she went. Her mom dropped her off, and she was there at the dance waiting for me to show up. And I told her, I'm sorry, I couldn't make it. I was busy. I had to do something. And I thought at that moment she was probably going to break up with me or be mad at me. And surprisingly, you know what she said? She told me, you know what? It's okay. I understand. This party is lame anyway. There's no people here. There's barely anybody here, and it's all boring. So she told me, it's okay, Russell, I understand. And I told her, I'm so sorry, and I felt bad because she went for nothing. But she was like, it's okay, I completely understand. And I'm pretty sure her feelings were hurt, but she just didn't tell me that. Like I said, I'm an idiot, man. I don't want her to get involved with my crap. And I remember one day I just texted her, and I finally just told her, you know, and I didn't tell her what I was doing, but I kind of lied to her, and I told her that, like, oh, I had a bad relationship in the past or something. I made up some story, you know, and then I ended up breaking up with her. And she told me, it's okay, I understand. And she just blocked me. She never talked to me ever again. And I thought when I was going to go to school the next day, you know, I was going to see her, I thought she was just going to understand completely, you know, no problem, and that's it. And I remember when I went to school the next day, all her friends that used to, like, talk to me and be nice to me, they were looking at me like I was the most disgusting or horrible person they ever seen in their life. I didn't realize how that girl actually, like, she legit fell in love with me, and I didn't understand. When I saw her in the hallway, I went to go talk to her, and I was talking to her, and then I told her, hey, like you know, what's going on, you know, and she just completely ignored me, dude. Like if I was just a wall, you know, just I was talking to her, and she just kept talking to her friend, just pretending like I wasn't even there. And when I realized she stopped talking to me, I was like, you know what? Okay, fine then. I'm not talking to her then. Why am I even trying to talk to her? I didn't want to be with her in the first place anyway, you know? That's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want her to be involved in my crap, so I was like, you know what? Forget it then, you know? And I was done. And then I remember one of her friends at the end of the day, I was waiting outside for the bus, and one of her friends approached me, and I was like, oh crap, I already knew she was gonna start with some crap, you know. I was like, she's gonna start running her mouth saying, you're a monster, you're a horrible person, blah blah blah. And surprisingly, she actually didn't do that. She approached me very respectfully. She told me, hey Russell, I understand that, you know, you guys broke up and all that, but I'm not here to, like, scold you or anything or talk crap about you, but I just wanted to tell you that she really loved you a lot. That girl really, really loved you with her whole heart. And when you told her that you wanted to break up with her, she started crying, man. We were on the phone talking, and she was crying to me a lot. And at first I was like, so what? I don't care, you know. I was just being a jerk. But she told me, you know, I just want you to know that you really broke her heart. And I felt so bad, man, you know. But after a while, we just kind of forgot about. You know what I mean? She just eventually just forgot about me, and I was just eventually forgetting about her. But here's the thing, like, I actually was, like, just forgetting about her, you know. After some time, I started forgetting about her. But I was actually, like, I was still going to church, like I was telling y'all. And I actually started paying attention more in church. And I was actually, slowly by slowly, I started, like listening to the one pastor that I had who was in, I think in my youth group. Well, not a youth group, it was like the class where they were teaching, like, the young guys my age, and he was the pastor there. And I remember he every time he spoke, he always had like a great message, you know. And I was listening to him, and I actually like I started listening to them, and I actually wanted to start changing my life. And I started getting more focused on that. I was trying to change my life and stop doing bad things, and I eventually gave my life to Jesus. But as a new Christian, I made one mistake. One big problem that I had was that, like, every time I told somebody about Jesus, I would, I guess, like, I would try to force them to believe, you know? And that's never a good idea. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because, so I completely forgot about her, you know? But I thought she forgot about me too. But I actually learned that she didn't forget about me. And here's how I figured it out. So I'm not going to say their names because I want to be respectful, but I used to have a friend who actually lived literally right in front of me. Like, I could look out my window and I could see this man's house, and he was probably one of the closest friends I had during that time, because I used to, after school, we used to go to the same school, but he was I think he was in 12th grade and I was in 10th grade during the time. And we used to go outside and just ride our bikes, you know, with each other, and always go outside and just hang out. And what happened was, after I became a Christian, he actually didn't believe in Jesus, and I was trying to, I guess, share my faith with him, you know, and tell him what Jesus can do in his life. And the problem was that he wasn't really agreeing with what I was saying, you know. He didn't really want to, I guess, just, you know what I mean. He didn't care what I had to say, and I was forcing him to believe. I was like pushing it on him, and I was honestly being a big jerk, you know. And I was telling him, like, you gotta believe in God or you're gonna go to hell. And, you know, and I was being a jerk, but because I was doing what I thought was right, you know. Eventually he didn't like that, and we started arguing, and I eventually told him, you know what, man, let's just not be friends no more. I should have never said that, man, because he was honestly a good friend to me, you know. I know we had our differences in belief, but he was a really good friend to me, and he told me, okay, fine, you don't want to be friends, that's it. And, you know, the next morning we always used to sit next to each other on the bus, and we just stopped talking. We just started ignoring each other. And so what happened was, after a while, I stopped, you know, I just started forgetting about him too. But I was like, fine, we don't want to be friends no more, and we just stopped being friends. And at first it was a little awkward because we'd see each other, but we just didn't say nothing to each other. But after, we just, you know what I mean, like, we just forgot about each other. And one day I was on Instagram, just scrolling through Instagram, minding my own business. And I remember when I was scrolling through Instagram, I saw the girl that I used to date, and I saw a picture of her, and she was with one guy, and they were like hugging with each other, you know. And she honestly looked very happy. And when I saw that picture, I didn't know who the guy was at first. And when I saw that picture, I wasn't like mad or anything, but I was actually, like, I was glad to see that picture because she was smiling, you know, and hugging this guy. And I was so glad to see that picture because I was like, finally, you know, like, I can see that she finally legit forgot about me, and I was so happy about that. And then I remember, of course, I was a little curious, and I started scrolling through the pictures just to see, because the guy was kind of covering his face a little bit in the first picture. And as I was scrolling through the pictures, I was looking at the pictures, and I was like, wait a minute, this guy looks familiar. Let me try to explain it to you. So it was actually like an inappropriate picture. Well, not inappropriate like in a sexual way, but it was inappropriate, so basically she was hugging him, and he was hugging her, but like he had his arm around her, and his other arm, he was like flipping the camera off. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, his left arm was around her, and his right arm, he was like flipping the camera off. And at first, I didn't realize that that message was actually directed to me, you know, and I didn't know that. And I remember I was looking at the picture, but at first I didn't know because I didn't know who the guy was. And I realized the guy that was in that picture was my friend who I used to, you know, be friends with. We were like best friends, always going outside all the time. And then I was looking at the picture, and then when I realized it was him, I realized, oh, so they got together to try to make me jealous. And the picture of him flipping putting his middle finger, he's directing that message towards me, like trying to say, you know, F you, I got your girlfriend or something. I understand they were trying to make me jealous, but like I said, during that time, I feel like back then, old me, I would have commented on something or try to get back at them or whatever. But during that time, I legit, I promise you guys, I wasn't not even the slightest ounce of jealous. There wasn't not even a single drop, a single ounce or speck of jealous inside of me at all. When I saw them together, I thought she was happy, you know. And the thing is, what made me feel bad was because I knew her, you know. I from the time I was with her, I knew her, and she was a very nice girl, you know, very, very, very nice. And of course, my friend, I knew him. You know, we used to go outside all the time, and I knew him too. He was always a very honest and hardworking guy. I always saw him with his dad, you know, and they're always working together. And what made me sad was because I thought she was like when I saw her face smiling and all that, and they were smiling together. I thought they were like genuinely happy, you know, and they were in a genuine relationship. But when I realized that they got together just to make me jealous or just to try to hurt my feelings, it honestly it hurt me, but not in a jealous way. It hurt me because I felt so bad. I felt bad that I was like, wow, man, I lost my friend, you know, because I was forcing my beliefs on him too hard, and I lost that girl because I was during that time I was involved with some pretty bad people, you know, and I didn't want her to get involved, and now they're getting together, but they don't even like each other, you know. And I honestly, I wanted them to like each other. As a matter of fact, I was happy at first when I saw them together, when I realized it was my friend who I used to be friends with, because I was like, I know this guy. He's a good guy, and I know her. She's a good girl, you know. They're not, none of them are like bad people, and I was like, they're perfect together because they're both honest, you know. They're both honest and genuine people, and I remember I was so happy to see them together. But when I realized that they're only together just to make me jealous, you know, that they really hurt me, you know, and I felt bad. Of course, I was gonna like I did honestly. I felt like tempted to comment, you know, and say something like, "Oh, congratulations" or whatever. But then I was like, if I do that, and then they're gonna think, "Oh, see, now it worked. He's jealous." So I just didn't say nothing. I just deleted. I just blocked them. And I was like, I don't want to see none of that, you know. And I just continued to do my thing at school, you know. And they were still trying so hard to make me jealous because I remember one time it was Halloween, and everybody was outside like that at my neighborhood, and I was outside riding my bike, just chilling with my friends, and then I actually saw her, and they were together walking and like holding each other and kissing and stuff, and they were like walking in front of me, like trying to make me jealous. And I remember I legit just did not care at all. So what I did was I just kept riding my bike, and they were like talking and the thing is she was doing this thing which I kind of found funny with like I'm not trying to embarrass her, but she was like talking, and then as soon as they saw that I was near, she did this little thing where like she would start laughing so loud on purpose. So like, you know what I mean? It was kind of funny, to be honest. She would just pretend like she would start laughing so loud like that as soon as I was nearby. She'd be like, ah, ha, 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 like she was having so much fun, and I just felt so bad. 'Cause I was like, man, why they gotta be doing this? You know, why can't they just be mature? You know, why they gotta try to hurt my feelings? Because it's not working, man. I legit didn't care, you know. And I was trying to ride my bike in peace, and they kept, I guess, finding a way to like try to make me look at them. And I was like, you know what? I just put my headphones on. And I just started blasting some music, man. I was just riding my bike around, just having fun. But like I was telling you, the whole point of me, like why I even started talking about this was because, like I said, you know, I back then I was honestly a jerk, man. You know, and I did some pretty bad things, and I hurt a lot of people. And I guess this is kind of like a testimony, you know. I want to share that. But I know probably, you know, I don't think she's gonna see this video, or my friend, he's probably not gonna see this video, but one day, you know, you stumble across this video, I want you to know that I'm a changed person, you know. And yeah, I did make big mistakes, you know, and I did break hearts, and I did lose friendships, but just know that I was changing, you know. I was new to Christianity. I was changing my ways, you know, but I was new, so I was still learning how to be a Christian, and of course I was still trying to escape the bad things that I was involved with, you know, because it wasn't easy letting go of my friends, you know. I liked my friends, but I had to let them go, you know. I started following Jesus, and I told my friends I can't be doing bad stuff, you know, like no more, you know. I don't want to be cussing. I don't want to be checking out girls, you know. I don't want to be doing that no more. I'm trying to change. You guys know that back then, you know, I was really terrible. And if you saw how I was before, you would see the big difference. You would see that I am completely somebody else now. I'm no longer the way I used to be. Oh my gosh, this cave is huge, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh crap, I don't like how this looks. Oh my goodness, do you know what this means? Okay. Okay, yikes, this is not good. So I'm not exactly sure if this is true, but guys, we're dead. Did I just spawn the wither? I mean the warden? Wait, I'm not supposed to make noise. I forgot. I'm not supposed to make any noise. I'm so stupid. How do I stop the warden from spawning in? Am I supposed to break that thing? Oh my freaking gosh, dude. Break that stupid sensor. Oh my gosh. You know what? I think we're leaving. I think it's time to go home. Okay, I'm probably going to end the episode right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a diamond mine shaft. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make like a little spot where I can mine diamonds. Alright guys, well that's the end of episode 5. Stay tuned for episode 6, okay? I'm sorry if this episode seemed a little like, I guess, confusing or all over the place, or me just talking about random stuff, but like I said, you gotta start somewhere, okay? And yeah, I should probably go to sleep because I'm like half awake right now, and it's currently let me see, 12:19. Yeah, I should definitely go to sleep. I'm tired, man. You guys have a wonderful night, or if you're in a different country, you have a wonderful morning and afternoon. But make sure you subscribe so we can get to 300 subscribers. Alright, I appreciate you guys. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Everybody's welcome. I hope you enjoy my content. Okay, that's the end of the video. Bye.